What's up, boys? It's the Dual Factor once again for another video, and this time I have another deck profile for you, and it's going to be of Impcantation Nekroz. But note, at the recording of this video, my boy, Aldo Garcia, is currently in top 4 of YCS Pasadena, and he's playing against Jeff Jones. So, hopefully after this video, whenever later in the day, if he sends me the message saying that he is our new YCS Pasadena champion, hopefully I'll be bringing you the deck profile. But when you guys see this, I'm just saying, I'm very excited for my boy. I'm super happy to see if he makes first place or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. The format's gotten pretty stale, to be perfectly honest with you. So me and a couple of my buddies, we all decided, fuck it, we're going to play Impcantation Nekroz, because, I mean, it's really fun to, it's a lot of fun to play. Like, it really is. The only problem is, the deck is, it needs Emerald. Like, that's the best way to put it. The new Impcantations from Soul Fusion kind of mitigate that, because it does recycle your resources in the graveyard, but at the end of the day, it's not the same without that card. But it's a lot of fun to play. I think we're going to continue playing this until the format changes, just because most of the time we're only playing at locals anyway. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the deck profile and show you what we're working with. Note, my buddy Doug did better, infinitely better at locals than I did with this, and I wanted to get his profile, but he had to leave early because of his wife. So, there's that. But we're going to go ahead and show you my list. I'm going to try to get his list too, and then my buddy John's list. And then as the deck evolves and stuff like that, we'll continue to bring updates on it. But for the Nekroz Ritual Monsters, we play 3 copies of Valk. It's the best one. You 100% need to play 3. It keeps you alive. It digs through your deck. So on and so forth. We're only playing 2 Colossalus. A lot of others are playing 3, and I might bump this up to 3 just because of having preparation of rights. You need the monsters in the deck to actually search with it. But for now, this is fine. Yeah, there's not much to say about these cards. And then we have 1 copy of Brio, 1 copy of Unicorn because they're both at 1, and then I'm only playing the 1 Trish. The one thing this deck has going for it, especially with the new Incantations, is you just want to be able to Trish your opponent every single turn. That being said, I wasn't playing Decisive Armor or anything like that, and I wasn't playing Gungnir. After playing in an actual, like, not like a major event, but playing at a local level and stuff like that, you really do. I think you should play Gungnir and Decisive Armor, simply because of the level manipulations and level modifications that you have with your Incantation cards. So there's that. And that's all the Nekroz monsters I actually played. I think that's 8. And then onto the Incantations. I played 2 Candle and 2 Talismandra. This is the 4 and the 6. This searches spells, this searches monsters. And then for the new ones, we played 3 copies of Pencil Plume, and we played 3 copies of Bookstones. This is what I think made the deck infinitely more playable. Bookstone, he adds back your spells, and then Pencil Plume adds back your monsters. Being able to recover these resources that you lose during the game is absolutely crucial, and especially with the level manipulation, the Bookstone's a 5, the Pen is a 3, so these 2 let you bring out Valk. Candle's 4, Talismandra 6, that lets you bring them out. Decisive Armor, which is why I should have played Decisive Armor. Bookstone Candle lets you do Trish. Pencil Talismandra lets you do Trish. Like, the levels are super huge and important, and just, I think 10's perfect number for him right now, but like I said, it could change. And then on to the non-Incantation cards, we play 3 Saborg. You have to play it. Like, this card, the advantage it lets you get is unfair. For those of you who don't know what its effect is, whenever it's tribute summon, you tribute summon with a light or whenever it's tribute summon, you can destroy 1 light monster on the field. And if you do, each player both sends epic monsters from their extra deck to the graveyard equal to the level of the monster that you destroyed. And then the catch is, if you tribute summon it using a light monster, you're the one who gets to choose. And most of the time, the way you're going to be summoning this is you're going to be summoned by tributing 2 of the Incantations you summoned. And the Pencil Plume and the Candle, I believe, are light monsters. So you get to choose what you get to rip out of your opponent's extra deck. And that's like, that is, like, deceptively powerful. Plus, like, you're also playing, like, nothing but cards in your extra deck that you want to send off as a board anyway, because you almost never go into the extra deck of this deck. So, like, you're getting, like, 3 pops with Elder Entity Nist, you're getting 3 Searches Herald of the Arclight, you're getting an add back with Toad. Like, it's insane the amount of interest card gives you. We're also playing 3 Manju, no Senju. It's really weird to be saying that, but, like, Senju just doesn't do enough, especially in today's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And Manju just searches everything out of your deck, so that's why we're playing that. And that's it for the monsters. On to the spells. For the ritual spells, we play 2 Kaleido, 2 Mirror, and 2 Cycle. This is just the standard lineup of spells. If we were playing 3 Colossalus, I would consider playing 3 Kaleido, but Other than that, there's really no reason to change the ritual spell lineup. This has been standard ever since the deck's been released. We're also playing 3 copies of Preparation of Rites. You only have 4 search targets in the deck, but it's too powerful not to play. And also, another big thing is it adds back your ritual spells, so you don't necessarily have to banish them to search, so that's really good. Another card that came out of Soul Fusion is Extra Foolish Burial. For those of you who don't know, you pay half your life points, and then you send a monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, and the turn you activate, you can't set spells or traps, which is irrelevant because you're playing a ritual deck. That being said, this card is... It's just powerful. Like, you can use it to send Herald of the Arclight to get a free search. You can use it to send Elder Entity Nist to pop a card on the field. You can use it to send Totally Awesome to add back any of your ritual monsters, or water monsters for that matter. If you're playing this awful card, like someone suggested to me, I'm not going to throw any shade, Protoplet Chimera Fusion, you can use it to search side deck fucking Super Polys and stuff like that, so on and so forth. I think you should definitely play 3 of it. It's like, the card's insane. Like, there's no other way to put it. And then we're also playing 1 Rhoda. It's essentially just another ritual spell because it gets you Colossus. And then, because Thunder Dragons is a deck, I feel like you're forced to main deck this card. Because, like, if your opponent establishes Colossus, like, you don't get to play. Like, that, there's no other way to put it. But that is the main deck. It is 40. Onto the extra deck, which the extra deck, literally, like, you're almost never going to summon anything out of this, so keep that in mind. So, Fusion Monsters, 3 copies of Elder Entity Nist. Like I said, it's one of those cards that, like, you just get free advantage by sending this off the board. You can send off Extra Foolish Burial. You can also Kaleidoscope this away to summon Unicorn and get a free pop. So there's that. And then we play Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon's really cool. Like I said, because you can side Super Poly. Chimera Rafflesia, this searches Super Poly by sending it. It's also level... Let's see, level 7, so you can send off Kaleidoscope to summon Colossus Unicorn. That's sometimes up. And then you play 1 level 12. This could literally be any other card. I just happen to have 5-headed dragon on me, so that's what we're playing. So that's it for the Fusion Monsters. To the Synchros, we play 3 copies of Herald of the Arclight. Normally, you just send it off of the traditional plays. You send off Kaleidoscope to summon Unicorn. But now that we're playing Zaborg, we're playing Extra Foolish Burial Goods, yada yada yada, you have multiple ways to send this without having to actually use Kaleidoscope. So you're just getting free searches all day, every day. And we're also playing 1 copy of Omega. You're just using it to recycle cards, essentially. 2 copies of Totally Awesome. Another card you can send off of it, plus it's another way to recycle your cards, because like I said, you don't have Emerald anymore, so you need other ways to recycle your cards. This is a way to do it. 1 copy of Dweller, because it's really important. I play this. This is old school Nekroz theory. Any 2/4s can out any card, and then it clears your field so you can banish your mirrors to search. And then 1 Miss Starboy. And that was my Impcantation Nekroz deck profile. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. As I was saying, the format's gotten pretty stale, so until we have a format change, I'm just probably going to bring you updates of this, maybe. Or some other fun decks, whatever. Because like I said, we're just playing at local level for the most part. And then, hopefully, like I said, hoping my boy Aldo brings home the gold for you guys. I'm more excited than I need to be about that. But, always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it before. Peace.